I promise you, there is nothing that you have done, said, thought that God won't accept you, because He has wiped my past clean, and I am the chief of sinners. When I was 16, I found myself pregnant with an unwanted child and miscarried. Immediately got pregnant again. My boyfriend and I had it all figured out that we would get married, I would have the baby, and I would go back to school the next school year. And we presented this option to my mother, and she flat said, no, that's not happening. We would go to the doctor, I would have an abortion, he would pay for it, and that was the end of it. I was very surprised. She was a mom of 4, and I had no reason to think that she would ever want to do that, but that was the plan that was laid out, and that's what happened. And I shut it out of my memory. I played like I had just had my tonsils out or something, and I went on with life. We later broke up. Just got another boyfriend. Started all over, because that's what I did. I never went without a boyfriend. I was a mess. I was a mess. Totally a mess. Until I met my husband. And Robert probably saved me. We pulled each other out of the bar. That's where we met. Our children were in private Christian school at our church. The children had to memorize scripture, and they would read it back to me all the time. And I was in ladies' Bible study, and so I was just constantly having scripture. It was at that time that the Lord really spoke to me. This cropped back up of, wait a minute, what about the abortion? What about this old stuff? I found myself just on the floor, didn't know how to get forgiven, just bawling my eyes out, didn't know what to do. So I called my associate pastor that I taught with. He helped me to realize that I had harbored unforgiveness towards my mother, that there was guilt packed down and never done anything with. All these years later, I'm feeling that guilt, and I needed to do something with it, and I needed to realize that the Lord had forgiven me. He set me free from all of that, and I figured out that all of that is wiped clean. My chains are gone. Robert and I never had planned on adopting a baby, but getting Christina was an amazing thing for me, especially for me, because I feel like the Lord gave me my baby back. I love Christina. She is a joy. She is a mess. She wears me out, but I love her to death. If I could talk to my pregnant 16-year-old self, I would say, number one, that God loves you. No matter what, and He always will, no matter what.